Greetings and salutations, game fans. Firecracker37 here. Welcome back to Sky Factory 3, Minecraft version 1.10.2. You can download this pack off the FTB launcher. It is made by Bacon Donut and the FTB team. Alright, so last episode we got some of our basic starting stuff done. Today we're just going to rock it up and get all sorts of things accomplished. If you remember, I idiotically just jumped over the side to cure myself a hunger. I forgot all about the delicious bacon and the yummy donut that you start off with. So there we go. We've got a little bit of hunger to get ourselves going. We've also got half a stack of charcoal cooked up. I just went ahead and started that up between episodes. Let's knock down this tree here. No leaves. Just need something that I can bust the wood down with. That'll work. Wow, did I really get oh no, there are some saplings, okay. Thought maybe I didn't get any saplings. Alright, so to progress further in the pack, we're going to need a crucible to make some lava so that we can get our first cobble generator going. To get the crucible, we're going to want to get some clay and some bone meal. And I'd really like to get the cobble generator going quickly. So let's try to think of the best way to go about doing this. What is the bone meal? Come on. How do we get that from sifting? No, just regular sieve, please. We can get it string mesh. 1 for 5. To make the regular crucible is an unfired crucible. We need 7 porcelain clay. Porcelain clay is bone meal and clay. Alright, well, I'm going to revise the order that we do things in here. We're actually going to build ourselves a mob farm first. In order to do that, we're going to need to build out about 25 blocks from this platform and then make an area the mobs can spawn in. I'm going to go ahead and do that all off camera, and then I'll come back and show you how it all works. Alright, and we're back, and we have ourselves a couple of new things here. In the interest of not constantly starving to death, I decided I should get a little food farm going with the few seeds that we got while sifting dirt. Then I built a great big platform out this way, and I put this nice little simple mob grinder on it. Need to remember we're in 1.10.2, I can't just spam click my sword. Alright, and we're killing JSI 7. We have lots of mobs here, which that's precisely what we need. Especially these skeletons right now. Oh, creeper! Let's just see here. Last creeper. Oh, there's a bat! We must be below Y level 64. Yeah, we are. Quite a ways. Alright, let's see if any treasure popped out the backside here. We don't want to miss anything. A little bit of XP. But as you see, it's a very simple mob grinder. I've got the corners filled in, and then just a half slab so that light doesn't get in, but my sword blade can. And it seemed to work perfectly well. Ooh, we got a common loot bag. Let's see what's in here. A smiley cloud. I have no idea what a smiley cloud is. And then an uncommon loot bag. Ooh, an iron builder's wand. That's awesome. Brick, podzol, and gunpowder. I also cooked up some of our little worm guys. You can eat them when they're cooked up. Nom nom nom. And let's just toss some mob drop stuff in this chest right here. Some Infernium Essence. We'll be using that to do, it's like magical crops. And let's just see what's a smiley cloud do when you put him down. He just smiles. Your best friend. Name a smiley cloud. Smiley cloud. We're gonna name him after my cat Rascal. There we go. Rascal the Smiley Cloud. How awesome is that? I don't know if it does anything, but I'm sure we'll find out if it does. It shows me hearts. That's neat. But we have bigger and better things to move on to. Like ensuring mobs don't spawn here. So we'll grab our bone meal, or our bones. We're going to need to turn 3 of them into bone meal, like so. Going to need to take 2 of our precious cobblestone that we have here and smash it down into dust. Do that quick. Let's grab one of our wooden barrels here. Just curious if that's doing anything. I don't know. I can look it up, I suppose, if it bothers me that much, but sometimes it's fun just to figure things out, too. Let's grab our wooden bucket here, or our clay bucket. A couple pieces of clay. And if we take 7 of these clay, mix them with 7 bone meal, we'll get 7 porcelain clay, which we can then convert to an unfired clay bucket. We'll just grab these woods here. Let's just make some sticks. Sticks are good for firing just a few items in the furnace. Nope, we got some wheat that's grown. Awesome. Ooh, and some carrots. Nice. Let's see, and we did get a seed. We'll plant our carrot there, and our seed there, and soon we'll be able to feed ourselves. We can just take our crucible, and it just needs to go on top of a fire source, just like the other one. So there we go. And then we can grab our last 4 precious cobblestone and put them in there, and they will start to melt down into lava. And we're going to want a cobblestone generator. And I think we're going to put it over here. Do I have any slabs left in this? Just 1. So I'll just make a bunch. I love that we can freely convert between slabs and planks. Alright, and while that lava melts down, I'm going to figure out how I want to design our cobble gen, and we'll be right back. And our cobblestone has finally melted down into 1 bucket of lava. I went ahead and I built it out of dirt. We're going to change it once we have better blocks, but dirt doesn't catch on fire. I've already got the water source block in place because our clay bucket is not going to be around for very much longer. We'll scoop up this first bucket of lava here. And we'll place it there, and as you see, our bucket burnt to a crisp, but that's alright, because now we have infinite cobble. This is a very basic, pretty plain and boring cobble generator, but that's cool. Used to be able to do that, and I'm not going to be able to get in the water. Well, we might die. No big deal. I guess I could have went over to that water, but whatever, we're right here. There we go, fully recovered. 99% of this doesn't matter. So one thing we are going to want to do right away is get a pickaxe. I have to admit, I'm having a pretty embarrassing start to Sky Factory 3 here. Just 2 deaths. One of them was because I was dumb. Both of them, I guess, or because I was dumb. Yeah, let's get this. We're a little ways off. From an automatic cobble gen. But there we go. So now we've got cobble, we have monsters, all sorts of stuff. So I'm just going to farm up a whole bunch of materials here, and then we will get on with our build. So I've just spent the last little bit smacking my cobble, smacking my mobs, just getting us some resources ready, and I think it is time to start progressing on. So it looks like we've got just about 2.5 stacks of cobblestone right here. Or not cobblestone, gravel. We have 48 cobblestone. So the first thing we're going to do is just sieve a bunch of this stuff up. Try and get some starting materials here. And these guys, they use different meshes. And I just want to see, what do we have for the different meshes? So we had string, flint, iron, and diamond. The flint one's the next one we're going to want, so we'll need 4 pieces of string. So let's just, or not 4, we'll need 5 pieces of string and 4 pieces of flint. We're halfway there. The higher level meshes give you different materials. Some of them increase the odds of getting other materials. The string one's very, very basic. It does have some uses, though, so they will be sticking around for a while. There we go. Got our 4th piece. Let's go ahead and just get that guy all the way through. And let's see what other goodies we got while we're at it. So we got some iron, some copper, silver, nickel, lead, and aluminum. Just all the ore pieces, kind of like we would expect to get out of that. And we just need 5 pieces of string from over here. And we should be able to make our flint stiffened mesh. If we come over here, we can shift right click with an empty hand to get the string mesh back. And then just toss our iron stiffened mesh in there. And I believe if we click on uses here, in the sieve, there's our gravel. So yeah, we can get gold, iron, copper, aluminum, lead, silver, nickel, coal, and lapis. And that's as opposed to with the string mesh. we do not get the lapis. And with the iron mesh, we won't get some of the lesser metals, but we'll also be able to get diamonds. So okay. And then last but not least is the diamond mesh. We're on the heavy sieve. Oh, the heavy sieve lets us get emeralds and stops all but gold. Okay. So we've got it. So I guess the first thing we want to do is try and get ourselves some iron pieces here. And here's a nice little time saver. If you put a square of sifters together like this, you can sift multiple pieces of gravel at the same time. I don't think it works with the heavy sieves, which is something we'll be getting into here very shortly, but at least for these light sieves, we can cut through this gravel much, much quicker. There we go, and we're all done with it already. Really didn't take hardly any time at all. And here's the loots we got. The important one's this iron ore. If we take these iron ore bits and put them together, we'll get iron ore chunks, which we can then put in our furnace over here to get some iron. Now, do we have any lava in here? Nope. So let's make a pickaxe. And we can grab our crucible here. The hotter the thing below the crucible, the faster it will cook. So if we just come over here, I guess, yeah, we'll do it like this. Falling off of things. Just don't want to burn up in that lava again. Bam, there we go. Now, if you see it says right there in the Wayla tooltip, it's at 3x. When it was over the torch, it only said 1x. So we're going 3 times as fast now, which is awesome. Oh, got a few pieces of wheat grown, too. I've been trying to fill out this farm area as much as I can with what I got. With vanilla crops, you don't want 2 crops right next to each other of the same type, or 2 different rows, like they can be 1 row, but no, I thought I harvested carrots. They must have fallen down the hole. Not much I can do about that, I guess. Alright, here are iron is done cooking. Turn this into, we need 2 buckets. 1 bucket of water. We're halfway there on the lava. And now that we've got ourselves a bucket of lava, if I can speak, we can make ourselves a cobblestone generator. I also went ahead and cooked up 1 piece of glass, because we're going to need that as well. And just shift-click that in there, and we have ourselves our very first cobblestone generator. Neat. And if we just set that guy down there in the world, he's just going to start making cobblestone. See, we've got 34 in our inventory. Just trying to... Yep, there we go. Right-click, and you can pull cobblestone out. You see we've got 39 now. But the nice thing about this is for our sifting, we can just come over here now. Make ourselves a big long line of cobble. And there we go. Quick way to make some gravel. Do you have to use an empty hand? Okay, yep, just right-click with an empty hand, it looks like, and you get it out. Got it. But we're going to be automating that very quickly. So we want to look into a transfer node. I think that's going to be the cheapest method we have to make a cobblestone generator automatic. So we're just going to need a stone, some chest. Ooh, we need some redstone. So we're still going to have to do a little bit of sifting, I see. So the best way to get redstone through, where's our regular sieve? Regular sieve. Looks like we need an iron stiffened mesh or a diamond stiffened mesh. So before we can get our redstone, we'll need 4 pieces of iron. That shouldn't be too tough of an ask. Stop making so much noise, guys. That creeper just did not want to die. Ooh, I hear an enderman. Drop your pearl. I don't think he dropped a pearl. Well, our sword didn't make it, but we did at least get all those mobs killed. I did get 1 ender pearl while I was farming mobs off screen, so that's awesome, but I would definitely like to have some more. So in order to progress on, we're going to need to probably sift up at least a couple more stacks of gravel and some dust in order to get ourselves the redstone we need to continue on, so I'm going to take care of that. Alright, let's automate our cobblestone generator. I'm going to start off with transfer pipes. And I forgot the redstone. Sifted all sorts of dust while I was off camera, and I only ended up with 4 pieces of redstone. It's a rough place, man. Tell you, transfer filter, no. Transfer node, yes. There we go. 4 transfer nodes. 16 or 15 transfer pipes now. And the last thing we're going to want to do, once the game catches up, that is make somewhere for this cobblestone to go. I think that a storage drawer is the perfect answer to that. So all we have to do now is slap our transfer node on the side there, give it a transfer pipe, put that there, and look at this, we are filling up with cobble. That'll make things a lot faster, because this block can only hold 32 cobble inside of it, so once it's got 32 cobble, it just stops doing anything. So there we go. We are getting some cobble. In fact, I think I would like to upgrade this guy to the tier 2 cobble generator just to make him a little faster. Pretty easy to do. Let's just take your regular cobble generator, surround it with some iron. So now we should be able to make cobble just a little bit faster. Yep, certainly looks like we are. Awesome. There, now we can put what we had in our inventory up there, and we're good. Smack our mobs up here one more time. This mob farm is working phenomenally. Every time I walk away, I end up with a whole bunch of monsters in here. I hear a witch cackling over there. Oops, loot bag. Die, witch. Nope, and there's an Enderman too. Hey, and he dropped a pearl even. Awesome. There's no such thing as too many ender pearls. Oh, those darn bats. I could just walk away and they would never bother me, but... just eat one of those. These foods are pretty awesome. The silkworms. Alright, well, we got a couple loot bags there. Let's see what sort of goodies we get. And we should probably deposit this stuff first. So we've got a rare loot bag. Ooh, a slime ball. Awesome. Tool rack. And a chance cube. No, thank you. I want to just not even have those in my hotbar. They can destroy your base. Okay, I don't know what a quantum storage is. I think it's probably similar to a DSU, maybe? Ooh, a mysterious potion. Packing tape, awesome. It's like Christmas. Prismarine shards, neat! Neat, all sorts of stuff. I guess we'll put that stuff in there. Those we're going to wear. The chisels and bits bag is awesome. I mean, they're not very expensive by any means, but now we don't have to make one. The rest of this stuff can all go in this chest for now. And I found an iron hat in one of them earlier. Now we've got some obsidian legs on. Not that we're getting attacked by very many mobs, but... if one happens to escape, we'll be ready for it. So we have all these resources that I'm just running around and grabbing manually, and I want to stop doing that as soon as humanly possible. So, we need to get our sifting automated. I also made a heavy sieve here, and I'm just gonna, you can just move it back and forth between the two of them. So in order to automate our sifting, we're going to need power. In order to get power, I'm going to want a whole bunch of lava. One problem with making lava is that just about any way you generate it happens to be flammable, and some of them are regular fire, which I think can start the blocks below as well, whereas lava will only light things that are on top of it. So we need to get ourselves a stone area so that we can start making lava and power. And I just want to put some grass seeds there. Neat. There we go. Get our inventory as cleaned up as possible so that we can start building. I think I'm going to make a chisel from the chisel mod. I have to imagine that chisel is in here, right? No? Oh, there it is. It just doesn't list all the blocks when you search for it. That's awesome. So regular chisel is the recipe you would expect it to be. There we go, our very first chisel. they're set up to regular click for 1. So let's see what sort of blocks we can get here from our cobblestone. I really like the huge cobblestone tiles, I think. Maybe they're called big tile now? Let's just take a look. Is this what I like? Yeah, that looks nice. Give me any more you can. Let's turn them into some big cobblestone tiles. Soon we'll have a tool, or we'll have the better chisel, which can chisel all of our blocks at once. Oh boy, those chisels don't last very long, do they? Yeah, you know what? That's good enough. We can save 48 of them as regular cobblestone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our next platform built up. This one here that we're standing on and that one there are going to be the only ones done on half slabs. All the rest of them will be able to spawn. For now, we're probably just going to light up with torches, but we will eventually get to some other form of lighting or some form of mob protection so mobs don't spawn. But either way, let me get us a platform built here, and we'll be right back. And actually, after taking a look at the recording, it looks like we are at that good time to wrap up the episode. So between episodes, I'll go ahead and I'll get that platform built up, and I'll also get all the materials that we're going to need for the next part of the build. I'll probably do a whole bunch of sifting in between episodes, smacking some more mobs, trying to get us some more mob drops. All of that fun stuff that you guys don't really need to watch me do, I'll try and get it all done between episodes. So thank you very much for tuning in and checking out the episode. If you liked what you just watched, please hit that like button down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to see when new videos go live. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.